Nah, for real, for real.
For real.
Nah, for real.
It's AK every day. You already know the time. So let's get into it. It's the fourth quarter. It's the fourth quarter. Everybody say fourth quarter. Fourth quarter, right? We hear 2024 was like stupid fast. Like it went by like shoo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just it came, it went. You know what I'm saying? As I'm recapitulating, you know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking back through the year, I accomplished some of the things that I wanted to accomplish. Some of the things that I had wanted to get through as Nah for real, launched out on the ground. Cause this is not really a podcast. It's like a beard for like something else. And like, if you with me, you know what I'm saying? Like get in the comments, talk to me. If you've been with me since like Bronx Bread, then you've been with me through Shots Fired by AK. Then you've been with me for Film by AK. Nah, for real. Like you know what I'm saying? I anytime I get an idea the guy sends me, like I just do it. So like those who've been through those waves know that like I express myself in varied ways. It's never no trend. It's never jumping on like, oh, she got a podcast and I'm gonna do a podcast. If I hear the word podcast, honestly, it just drives me crazy because it's not. This is a microphone and is a audio source for me to say what I gotta say. You feel me? To plummet your whole life somewhere else and bring you out of this portal of like boring, creative, stagnant foolishness. You know what I'm saying? This is really where Nah for real was born and bred. You feel me? But that's just for the new people who don't really understand me and don't understand that I just be like pure light years. Just I'm not from here. You feel me? And with that being said, I'm looking at 2024. It came and went, and creatively get in the comments, talk to me, tell me what y'all seeing. I'm seeing the fact that as a body of people who are calling themselves all these different titles and names, which drive me crazy too. Like, just let the work speak for itself, and it's going to define like who you are, like what you believe in and what you stand for. You know what I'm saying? And like what's on your heart and on your mind. Let the work show. Let the work show. Everybody say let the work show. But this episode right here is like, what's gonna go the long haul? Who's gonna go the long haul? So what who? Long haul. You feel me? A lot of stuff is not gonna stand the test of time. I'm gonna tell you why. You with me? I'm gonna tell you why. It's whack. That's the first thing. It's not gonna stand the test of time because it's straight up garbito. Like it's trash. Like what I'm seeing that people are saying is creative. It's just we are dealing with a body of clones. You know what I'm saying? Now, and I know that in the societal norm is like we get a little bit of this culture, we embed it into the new thing and the next thing and the next culture and the next wave, and we all just take a little bit in this evolution process. But in the meantime, the real trick is keeping it unique to what you can bring to the game that changes the game. And that's what keeps this beautiful evolution budding and like just, you know what I mean, rising and punching through the concrete. But if everybody's walking around looking like crash dummies doing the same thing, like it's whack. Like we straight up, like 2024 was so like it's so bad. Like people like, hey K, why you ain't do an episode? Like, cause I ain't on like these trends. Like I ain't gotta put nothing out every 2 weeks. Cause if I ain't got nothing to say, that's going to really, you know what I'm saying, challenge how you think and like really, you know what I mean, give you some news you could use or something like I ain't wasting your time. You feel me? Just to hear myself speak. You know what I mean? If I want to hear myself speak, I literally would do what I'm doing, you know what I mean, and just put on $400 mics and just hear myself talk. As creatives, we have to push the envelope. Don't sit on what you got going. Don't look at this one and be like, yo, they ain't really doing it like that, so I don't know. And I'm talking to myself, you know what I'm saying? Because I know, like, I got that. Dare I compare myself to anybody else? Because God made me AK every day. You already know the time, right? You already know that. I'm just different, so I'm not going to say, but like that genius part of me just won't allow me to put no trash out. You feel me? And like most of the time, this is coming from a place of love. Like I love y'all for real. So like find that place in you, not the other people you watching and getting all these little tidbits of information and trying to take that and run with it and then, embed it into like what you got going on. Man, do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Nah, for real. AK every day. You already know the time is telling you, do what you do, baby, because we need something new. We need something fresh. You know what I'm saying? Who's going to go the long haul? I'm going to pause. There I pause. On to the REEL. I'm hyped. For real, shout out to you. Shout out to that genius. This man is doing his whole biopic. Took this man 5 years because he had it up in here and he knew what he wanted it to be. And I cannot wait for this piece by piece. This man did his whole life in Legos. Like, and then you have people behind you that could get behind an idea, that creative, and back you. And like all the people that worked with him to be like, yo, that's wild crazy. Then we need the animators to also do it. Man, all I gotta say is that Over the Moon piece, I had, you know what I'm saying? I got my set right here. I was so happy. Yes. And put it in the camera right here so you can see it. You feel me? Over the Moon, 960 some odd pieces that I'm going to put together. You feel me? Where you at? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? This man doing his whole life in Legos. So I ain't crack it open yet. I ain't no collector. I like to live life. So I'm going to put that whole thing together and I'm going to show you that, if you stick to something, that's why I got this, because I'm working on my patience and and my dreams. You know what I'm saying? So that over the moon piece, for real, I love you for that level of creativity and thought and the whole team that got that together. And we're going to follow that journey. Cannot wait to see that. You know what I'm saying? Nah, for real. We're going to support that. You know what I'm saying? I got to go October 10th. It dropped October 11th, but I just found a little drop where I can see the date early. I'm sorry, I'm calling out of work. Got to do it. So, AK every day, I love you. Who and what is going to go to long haul? Who, what is going to go to long haul? So somebody hit Pharrell line, let him know I'm trying to interview him so he could tell me like how he got that seed in his brain and really, truly executed that joint. So AK every day, nah, for real. Nah, for real. I love y'all. Earhart me. See you next time, all right?
For real.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
For real. Nah, for real.
Yeah.